Hi, my name is Julie Mullins, and I am a baccalaureate nursing student at Kentucky Christian University. And today I would like to talk about servant leadership and how it applies to the nursing profession. So, what exactly is servant leadership? It's a model designed by Robert Greenleaf that originated from his famous essay in 1970, The Servant as Leader. Greenleaf describes a servant leader as one who chooses to serve and has a natural desire to serve first. So clearly, this is where the term servant leadership comes from. Servant leaders are focused on helping others and putting others' needs first, whereas traditional leadership styles involve one leader at the top who's in control of or in charge of those under him or her. In 2012, Inc. magazine published statistics regarding employees' feelings toward their bosses. It was reported that 3 out of 4 employees report their boss as the worst and most stressful part of their job. 65% of employees said they'd take a new boss over a pay raise. So unfortunately, this is the reality of our workplace in today's world. So many leaders are focused on personal gain and not focused on what works best for their employees or their company. This is where servant leadership really differs. Richard Savelle and Cindy Monroe report that servant leaders do not work for personal glory. They are modest and allow others to receive credit while helping them reach their optimal potential. Servant leaders are compassionate, humble, and authentic. They have the ability to listen and empower others. The greatest example, I think, of a servant leader is Jesus Christ. Jesus' life was completely and utterly dedicated to serving and leading others. Jesus' sacrifice on the cross is the ultimate example of a servant. He gave literally everything for his people, sacrificing himself. I love in Mark 10 when Jesus calls his disciples and says, "Whoever wants to be first must be a slave to all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and gave his life as a ransom for many." How incredible is that teaching? It truly just is our call to serve others. So how does servant leadership apply to the nursing profession? We'll look at what a nurse does. Our job completely revolves around caring for others. Most people who make the decision to become a nurse do so because they have a desire to help and serve others. According to a 2014 article from Victor Trastic, Neil Hamilton, and Emily Niles, a provider practicing servant leadership will put the patient's needs first with the goal of improving quality of care. Servant nurse leaders also work to nurture their employees and improve their organization. So to think of how servant leadership applies to nursing, I have to say, how does it not? Nursing is a profession of service, therefore servant leadership is an excellent model to follow. So thank you for taking just a few minutes to listen along today and learn about servant leadership.